What's up? I'm Aang. That's Sam. Welcome
to Aang and Sam.
To Aang and Sam. And today I'm gonna put my glasses on because I can't see anything without my glasses.
Oh,
So
it's HUGZ.
Oh, it was me all along, guys. You didn't know.
Oh gosh, we're so cheesy.
I gotcha.
This is what you sub for.
Yes. Sam, if you didn't know, way back, used to do special effects makeup and stuff. This is the least of which she can do. But I was like, hey, you got that paint. You should totally paint an arrow on me because I want to be Aang.
I had to make that color.
And this is the closest
using these.
Hold your hand behind it. Like, that's like the professional thing to like make sure it's zoom. I don't have auto zoom, so there you go.
But you still do it anyway, you know.
But anyway, I was like, oh yeah, you got this paint. You should totally paint an arrow on my head just because I felt like it. I had just shaved my head and I was like, it feels fitting to do this. So hopefully y'all enjoy that. But last we left off, there's some crazy stuff going on. Zuko and Azula having this weird, I don't know, there's just this tension, okay? Because she gave him all the credit for killing the Avatar, okay? But he pretty much believes that Aang is still alive. He knows that there is a chance, even though he said there wasn't, to Azula. I think she's been playing him and the entire time.
He cut his eyes back whenever she was asking about it.
There's no way that he can still be alive.
And he knows about the holy water. Is it called the holy water?
No.
What was it called?
Like some special water from like a glacier or something. But anyway.
I thought they called it the holy water.
Azula,
whatever. Holy water.
Azula, okay, is playing him. Because she, I guess, is banking on the fact that Aang isn't dead. And then in the long run, it's going to make Zuko look bad. Make the shame fall down on him. As if he didn't have enough already. As if being banished for 3 years and all that. And getting his face burned and stuff wasn't bad enough. She's going to make it worse. Aang is now assumed dead. Is trying to hide. And kind of do the sneak attack Avatar thing. Like the, hey... out of nowhere,
he's
RKO, just gonna RKO Ozai like Randy Orton out of nowhere.
Yeah. You gotta grow some hair, that way y'all look more alike.
Yeah. Or shave it more for when he eventually shaves his head. I don't think he's gonna keep hair for the rest of the show.
Yeah, you do have a little bit of hair.
He does look kind of cool with the hair, though, I gotta say.
Yeah.
He's sporting a little more than I am right now, though. We just did this earlier today. But anyway, so we had the symbolic like burning of his staff. / glider. And the volcano rock that I don't know how he could have stood on, but we'll get past that. But it was kind of like showing that, you know, he knows what needs to be done. A lot of this show has shown maturing for all of the characters, but I feel like Aang and Zuko the most have grown the most.
And they still are saying things that are very similar. And like, you know how like it said it had Aang.
Also Katara.
Yeah.
Katara has matured a lot with her dad and her situation with Aang. There's a lot of similarities in that too.
Yeah.
So it shows how close all the characters are and the experiences they have. It kind of shows everybody. You know, we all kind of go through similar things, even though you don't think about it. This kind of tells you, like, hey, a lot of people are going through the same type of stuff you are. Maybe it makes you look at your life differently, or your relationships differently with other people.
I also loved Katara's like voice when she was breaking down to her dad. Like that voice acting was really good. You know, like it like showed like that side that was like.
What's the princess's name? Who's the moon? Because that was amazing. That scene of her like coming down and like shining the light on Aang when he was in the water and like kind of saying you've already saved the world. Like that was such an amazing moment.
Yeah.
It was like a really cool moment. I always want to say Princess Mononoke, and I've never even seen that, but I know that's like a thing. I've just heard that. It's like an anime movie or something.
No, it's something that means moon. Her name means moon. It's like
Princess Moon. But anyway, that was a really cool moment when she came down because Roku was there as well. I don't know, it was just a really interesting look at like the other side of Aang. Because we have who he represents in the earthly realm, you know, his friends who have kind of become his family. Appa, I guess people said, isn't an earthly, you know, relation because it's like kind of like a spiritual connection. But when I look at that, you see Aang as like a kid, you see Aang as like the savior of the masses, of like this person who's going to learn how to master all the bending masteries and take on Ozai. You have that part, but then you also have the spiritual part of like what he represents, these past avatars and how they still exist in this other realm. And then you have like the spirits of the moon, and you think of all the other creatures that we've seen in the spirit realm. Like he has this whole other side that he represents. And you don't really think about that as often. At least I don't think about that as often. So it's kind of cool when we have moments like that where Roku comes through and like just those kind of like impactful, inspirational moments.
Another thing that I was like thinking about, and you know, I don't really know, but you know, Aang once said like he doesn't want to learn firebending.
Yeah. Well, he's afraid after he burned Katara.
Yeah, so he's like afraid, and he said he doesn't want to do it.
I'm not afraid.
So my thing is, if they're going to invade on the night of the eclipse, does he really even need to learn it? Because there's not going to be like the ability to use fire anyway. Or can the Avatar use fire when the sun's gone?
I would think the Avatar would be able to do more than anybody else. Because remember, like, their bending didn't 100% go away, did it?
Yeah, like they dropped the water, like they couldn't do anything. So it's like, that's my thing is like,
I was thinking like, did it go away or were they just severely diminished?
But like Aang was still able to use the water. Like he was able to embody the Quasilla without the moon being there.
Yeah.
Or did he do that after the moon got back?
I don't remember.
Because that's just my...
I think the moon was back when he did that.
Yeah, so, but, you know, that's like my big one, like I don't know, because if the sun isn't there and Aang can't use fire anyway, then will he need to learn fire?
I mean, he still does because he's the Avatar.
Yeah, but I mean, before summer.
And this is the Book of Fire.
Yeah.
So I would hope so.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm still holding out for Iroh. That's what I'm doing. Also, we haven't
Yeah.
seen him since the flip when they turn their back on him.
Yeah.
All right, but let's go ahead and jump into it, see what's going down.
Now that we've talked a lot.
Now that we've recapped all the things, there's a lot of stuff going on in the series.
Yeah.
And it's just gotten so much better. From the first season,
good.
we used to look at this as like such a kiddie show. Like it was a very low stakes, very like just relaxing, like hang back. Like, oh, they make fart jokes and stuff, you know, like just something like that. And just as a show, it's matured and it's gotten so much deeper. All of the interpersonal connections, all of the strife and struggle they've gone through, the battle sequences have gotten better. There's just more at stake. Like I said earlier, there's low stakes. Now it's just there's so much stuff going on. You're pulling for so many different characters and storylines. Like it has enriched itself.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the best I can say. That's the best compliment I could give a show.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead, jump into it finally, see what's going on. Alright. That's awesome. That dude looks cool as hell.
Yeah, he does.
Dude looks like he's out of Street Fighter or something.
Yeah, and he's got like freaking like claws.
But it pushes Zuko even further to the dark side.
I feel so
Sending
sad
somebody
for
to go
Iroh.
end the Avatar.
Oh my god, he was like crying and like like I said a couple episodes back, like there's only so far that Zuko can just like, you know, there's so many times he could be forgiven by
get so many chances.
Everybody in the show, like Iroh and Avatar, everybody.
He just got done telling Katara how he changed.
Exactly. There's only so many times he can be forgiven by them and by us, the watchers.
And by himself, realistically.
Yeah.
There's only so far you can go.
I mean,
before
I
you
understand
can even,
like he has like his own like internal conflict. Like I get that, but like, come on.
But he even got what he wanted, quote unquote, and it isn't what he wanted. Like, I don't know. I'm just so conflicted.
To, like, move on.
I'm so conflicted because he had that time where like he was so conflicted with himself that he was sick, like in separating from what he thought his destiny was. And I was so happy for his personal growth and like how happy he became, just to be like squandered. It was just so sad.
Yeah.
And it's not going to end well.
No.
Azula's definitely not in his corner. She's plotting against him.
But she definitely has him freaking, like, fooled.
Well, I don't think she does.
And
I
then
think he knows that she doesn't have his back.
The whole relationship with May is kind of like... Because, like, May and Tylee, like, I kind of always, like, was like... I don't really think that they're all bad. May is more savage. But I never really felt like...
I think.
Yeah, I just don't think that they give a crap.
Yeah, I don't think she's evil. I think she's apathetic. And then Tylee has never seemed evil to me, but Azula has always seemed straight up evil.
Yeah, because even Tylee in the beginning did not want to go with Azula. Like, she was like... And then Azula basically, like, forced her. Yeah. And so it's kind of just like, where does she really stand, you know? And I feel like May would go with Tylee, but then it's like, I don't know. I really don't think she cares. I think she's completely neutral. I think she just wants Zuko.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The dance party was great. I love the idea of showing and showcasing the Fire Nation as something, especially the youth of the Fire Nation, as something beyond what they have become as a monolith, you know, as an army, as a conquering force. You know, that they can be freed, that they're being raised in a society that doesn't know that they've ambushed, you know, the air nomads to take them over, that they're not allowed to dance and express themselves. They don't understand what they're being held to because they're being held, you know, everything's like so secretive or so closed off from them. That dance party was like an awakening almost.
Yeah.
And I love that they all did the headbands to like protect.
Yeah, I love that too. But then the one dude was like, ugh, whenever he saw like the earth bending. And so it's like, what's that gonna like, is that gonna like do anything?
I don't think so.
Like, I don't think that kid would say anything.
I don't think so.
I don't know. So.
I mean, you never know. Some of the stuff on the show comes out of nowhere and you don't think stuff's gonna happen and it happens, but I don't think so. Alright, but let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like it if you did, sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You really don't know how much it means. It means the world. We'll be back with more videos soon. We love you guys. Bye.